Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We're back, of course, playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, the real scale solar system. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody has had a good week, in particular the video watchers, as nobody's turned up for the stream yet. So hello video watchers, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing wonderful out there. I've had a busy week. It's been a busy week, but it's been good fun. One of the things that I've been keeping myself busy with, hey FSBWV, good morning to you. How are you doing? One of the things that I've been doing out there is, of course, if we can get into the tracking station, I decided that maybe, just maybe, we spent a little bit too long trying to dock stuff over the past couple of weeks. And I'm like, no more. We're done. We're done. Well, I say we're done. We're mostly done. If I go and have a look at the craft, come on, game, you can do it. I reloaded the game and everything. It should be fine. It should be good. We should be able to load in. We should also definitely go and explore some of the other launch pads. There's one in French Guiana. We could be launching Equatorial. What is going on with the game? There we go. All right, beautiful, beautiful. The thing is, of course. So I've gone around. I've docked all of these tanks to the craft. We've got two of them that have managed to keep their engines. I thought at the last moment that maybe it would be a good idea to do so. But of course, we do have one with a broken radiator. It says we can repair from the EVA, but the things to repair from the EVA just don't exist. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. So actually, I do know what I'm going to do with that. We're going to dump it. We're going to dump it because out here, just for you and me, we are... Where are you? Side Tug 1. I think you're the one. Let's switch to... Let's see what it is. It either is one or it's one that we're going to deorbit and jump away from. Who knows? It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gamble of giving everything the same name. Hey Wick, how's it going? No, this is the guy. This is the guy. Let's get rid of the maneuver editor. I've got myself a small maneuver in place. I've been playing around and working out exactly how to use MechJeb to my best possible advantage? Yeah, we'll go with an advantage. Yeah, well, why not? I just ran face first into the end of a sentence there, and I didn't know what I was going to put. I want to click this. I've had a few problems with the maneuver node system over the past sort of 48 hours or so. I'll try and check something out, and the target will change, and then it does a whole bunch of stuff when I click back. It's weird. It's weird. Hungover again, 4 days straight. Ooh, mate. Cool, but oh mate, I hope there's celebrations involved. I hope there's celebrations. We are an hour away from doing this maneuver, so I think we should just move our way over there. Do I make the robot do it? Do I make the robot do it? This is quite a fine precision piece be done here. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I know we're looking in the right direction, so we can warp around this way and see what's going on. Oh, look how close we've got. Look how close we've got. It should be somewhere just behind me. I don't see it, but that's because we are separated by 180 kilometers. We've got to be within 100 to see the square. Within 30, I think, for it to tell me. There was a 50th in... yeah, cool. The rest is just you being a mess. Yeah, that's fair. I'm all down for the extended birthday parties. I think they're great fun. Yeah, if it's not 3 days, then are you really celebrating? Sip of tea there. Sip of tea. Reminds me of the time you went to Vegas for a friend's wedding, food cart style booze vendors. Oh, man. That's, yeah, tempting. The only thing that stops you is the money. So should do, anyway. Should do. All right, so trying to find... We know we're 4 minutes off. You know what? I'm gonna time accelerate my way through. This maneuver is from the MechJeb rendezvous planner, the match velocities at closest point. So it's basically done what I would do by eye, by placing down a maneuver node at the intersection point and going, hey, this is how much we need to slow down by. Normally I would just be like, okay, well, this looks good enough. Let's just slam on my my engines and see how it goes. Oh, of course, it's... No, I didn't touch that. Turning, are we doing stuff? I don't know. I've not hit to do the maneuver node, but me pressing the buttons doesn't seem to do too much. There we go, beautiful, that's what we want. And now hopefully it's just going to stop us somewhere pretty close anyway. We've got a lot of speed to blast off here. I think if I turn, no, not that way, this way, we can start burning towards, no, that's away, isn't it? The engine engine needs to point away, nose points towards. That's how we make that work. Let's try and drag this out and around this way. I don't want the maneuver anymore. I don't care. Something like that is probably the direction I want to be facing. If we can try and do it all in one move, I can also then fire my engines back up again and try and go even closer. Okay, something like that. It's going to take a while for my craft to get itself back under control, but that's all right. We've got some time. We've got enough time to drift towards them. I'm going to do it at triple speed and see how it goes. Ooh. Hopefully we can get close enough. Like, all I need to do is replace that one part that has been knocked off. Radiator that got knocked off when we did a stage, unfortunately. So here's the radiator here. I can't remember exactly what led to it getting knocked off. I'm totally looking in the wrong direction. I'm going to blast past again, aren't I? Let's just fire up the engines. Oh, just as we swap the physics loading range. Okay, Fab, there was a buffet of food, and it was like, no, I don't want food to soak up your booze. Okay, I mean, I don't know, if I did that, I'd be in trouble by the end of like two days or so. Somewhere like this, 4.8. Okay, let's just let that go. Get out of here. Be gone with you. Hopefully we're not going to hit our radiator on the way again. Because we've got these slightly smaller engines on the outside here, which I've got specifically for this. The thing is, they don't have, well, if they have got gimbal, it's a very small amount. I also noticed there's like, it's 2 engines. I don't know why there's 2 engines here. Look, there. But if I look... can we focus over here? No. Part and camera. If we look down here, like, what's the second engine? I see some nozzles, but aren't they just like turbo evacuation or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Reset that camera very much. Okay, we should be looking roughly towards them. Because we're traveling away from them constantly. That's cool. Not enough gimbal to be nimble. No, unfortunately not. Great phrase though. I love that. A little bit of tip. Gonna make our way over. It's a bit weird not starting with the with a launch. I've got to say, there's it feels a little weird. But coming in close to our anti-target node here, I want to try and just slow us down, you know, a fair amount. Eventually I'm just going to hit that target node and just burn over that way. I've got 50 ignitions in this engine. 25. All right, close enough. I mean, it's two engines. Surely that's 50. Surely that's 50. And hopefully we can use it to get where we want to go. That 2 kilometers will get eaten very, very quickly if I let it. Something like that, and then retrograde so we can stop when we get a little bit closer. I say that 5 meters per second is pretty slow. Pretty slow. Is that how slow I want to travel? It's always a delicate balance, but what? Well, all right. Well, we've lost an engine there somehow. Okay, I need to stop that and that. I guess I'm just gonna drop those engines now, and we're gonna try and do it with the power of RCS. That's a little bit annoying. It's not ideal, if I'm to be honest with you, but I'll take it. We're gonna point target wood here. and hopefully use the RCS to move ourselves around. I've also changed my control point to be this docking port down the bottom here, and then changing my camera to locked. We should see that we are target. Are we on target? Tell me we're on target. That's what I want to see. I should be able to use little bits of nitrogen here and there to make sure we're being pushed in the right direction. Okay, wow, it's all the way over there. That's going to be interesting. Do you have a beverage of choice, or are you just a generalist? I mean, that's a good question for everyone, to be fair. Could take it and run with it, I suppose. I know you're asking Wick, but I'm going to come in and be like, you know, I really like a nicely flavored alcohol. I spent most of my early 20s trying to get to like beer. Never liked it. Couldn't get it. Yeah. As Wick has just listed out. But yeah, I'd rather a cocktail all day, every day. Tasty, you know, tasty. I think we're gonna have to use some time acceleration techniques here. Try and get ourselves a little bit closer to our craft. I'm a little bit worried about this space tug debris making its way towards the craft we're supposed to be heading towards. Do you reckon we can turn RCS off and let the SAS deal with it? Yeah, kind of. We've got some distance to cover though, so let's go for it. It moved a long way away from me. That was possibly not ideal. I don't know if there's any way to get close. Hey Forrest, how's it going? Good to see you. I think we're not going to make it like this. I think this is going to be a bit of a problem. Let's see what we've got over there. They say a 0.1. Can I just warp to the 0.1? See if we can't fine-tune that now. How am I pronouncing that? Lefe? I'm a bit of this, bit of that guy. Tequila or rum if you had to pick, though I haven't had much of late. Gives me heartburn. Yeah, I know plenty of people that do that. With the heartburn. How am I going to get this craft onto the right corner? I don't even know exactly where I need to be. We need to replace one of these tanks because the radiator on it broke. Which sounds like a surprisingly mundane problem now that I say it out loud. But you know, here we are. This is what we're doing, fixing a broken radiator in space. You're a sober person now. Indeed, personal barman, if you will. Okay, we are down to some relatively small numbers now. Let's try and push ourselves around just a little bit more. Try and get the closing distance down to a smaller number. Rum is on your banned list, not going there. Yeah, fair enough. Getting rated on tequila. I found out about a new agave drink. So you got tequila and mezcal, right? There's another one. Oh, what's it called? Okay. Whereas, like, so tequila and mezcal are spirits, obviously. Yeah. Tequila's like the pure spirit. Mezcal, the agave root has been roasted a little bit. But this stuff, they scratch up the plant and harvest the sap, and then let the sap ferment. And it's, you know, it's a 4%er. It's you know, beer of some sorts. A daily drink, if you will. Okay, am I going to be able to slow myself down in time? Well, yeah, probably. I'm just like, wow, we've got 400 meters to do it. Slow ourselves down in. I think what I'm going to do is just rotate the craft in front of us to take the slot, if you will. The better setup we are for just like sliding into place, the smoother the operation will be. Shanky's whip is great if you can get it. Irish whiskey liqueur smells like roasted marshmallows. I mean, the freshly baked cake sounds a little bit more appealing. 2, 1. Okay, I think that's good enough for us to swap over. You're not who I wanted to see. This one. This is what I wanted to see. Now, where is this one? No. That one. You're the incoming. And we want you to replace this one. Okay, I'm going to undock. Hopefully that was like a... what do I want to say? A low force action. Where am I controlling this from? That's the button I want to press. Gonna drag this out of here. Probably should have transferred some fuel across, but it's okay. We'll live. And that Soul and Desperado are similar drinks, just Soul had some tequila in it at some point. Okay. Oh yeah, all right. That's kind of smart. Kind of smart. Let's retract our radiators. That might be a little bit. We're down to like 150% cooling. I was kind of hoping by the time we'd got to all of them, we'd be less than 100. Or we didn't. No, that's the one we just sent away. That one over there. Okay, I don't want to... well, actually, wait. Let's control from here. Then point target. Oh, I don't know if I want to start the RCS up. I'm a little bit worried that it'll wobble the tanks loose because they're only attached by single docking ports. I was like, oh, it's all good. We'll come up here with an engineer and use the Kerbal engineering building skills. No. Turns out doesn't work in our... though I've seen people talking about it on Realism Overhaul forums and stuff. So, like, there must be a way. It was on the Kerbal reinforcement... Kerbal joint reinforcement forum page that I particularly saw it. I should probably go back and find that before the forum disappears. For those of you that don't know, the Kerbal forum has been going under interesting outages fairly regularly for the past month or so. Thankfully, it's not where any of the mods are actually stored, but it's where a lot of the information for the mods are stored. A lot of the wikis, if you will, are just forum posts. And if they disappear, a lot of mod functionality is just going to disappear, and that's a bit of a shame. But you know, Take-Two couldn't make their money from it, so who are you? You've got your radiator. You're the one I'm taking in. Okay, this is good. Go that way. All right. Yeah, that's the current Kerbal. I don't even want to call it controversy. It's an outright issue. But it's a 10-year-old forum now, so I don't know like who's been paying for it or what. But now that Squad's out of the picture, like no one loves this project who's in charge of it, right? So it's a little bit awkward. Okay, we are in position for a good docking. So I'm gonna have a save. I don't know why I found that funny. I don't know what you're on about. Let's just turn around this way. Okay, that's about right? That's about level. Now I'm noticing that we're seeing the engine and not the capsule, which probably means we want to travel, yeah, forwards and sideways to the front, if you will. Right now, I feel like I'm just kind of trying to crash into the engine. That doesn't seem like a good idea. If we actually do this, start traveling directly towards them again, then use the other craft. The problem is this doesn't settle out. I can't like just stop it doing stuff. All right, which is the one that's incoming? You're incoming. Yeah, that is right. That is right. Target go. Oh wait, are we even control from here? Make primary docking node. I don't know if that does what I want it to do, but what does make primary docking node do? Has anybody seen that before? Seems like a cool button. My mic, you know what? My mic has been causing me issues for the past little while. Oh, I'm actually at my. Ooh. Let's see what we can do about this. Yeah, because like just even talking at that level, it seems to be a problem. Not that one. I'm gonna crash, aren't I? Balancing. I'm gonna have to turn the game noise down a bit. Anything in here? Okay. I don't know really how to fix that one at now. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. It literally would have just happened in my past move, which would be kind of annoying, but I'm not sure what. Well, yeah. Been trying to look for settings in Windows to see whether Windows did something funny, but I've not found that. Center out my rotation now. I went a little far. I went a little far. I went a little far. Oh, sorry. That was like not stress, but kind of fear there for a little bit. I'm gonna just kind of center that as it is, and then swap over not to this one. We'll try and figure out how to deorbit that one at some point. I'm not sure when, but this gives us a better approach. I unfortunately do not have an OnlyFans. Maybe I should work on that. Let's I don't know, practically breathe down my microphone, see if that's any better. Okay, does this look about right? I was really planning to just slot this in place and be out of here. Okay. That one is also spinning. Wait, no. You, stop. Why are you spinning? How do we stop this one spinning? There's gonna be a direction to look at with the hatch here, right? We control from here. It's coming at me, isn't it? Did that do it? Did that sell it out well enough? I hope so. Find out. This is why we need an external dock with robot arms. You just fly up next to it and the robot arm comes out and grabs one of your docking ports and then jams the other docking port up against the other docking port. I'm not. I think the problem was that it was looking in the right direction, but the direction didn't have an orientation to it, if you will. So it was pointed at me, but nothing about that was telling it what way round to be here. And for some reason, the control systems in Kerbal and such forth really like to hunt around. No one's implemented what's called a PID controller in any of this, or if they have, it's very badly tuned, and it overshoots and undershoots. It's somewhat annoying. Talking of somewhat annoying, I've got to stop. I'm gonna try and bring ourselves down to almost a nothing. I got a tank on board. I don't think we actually need to stop. Let's do this. Spin that down. That enough? Couple. I probably should have. Probably should have tried to stop whilst it still had that tank attached. Okay, something like that. That's a quick and easy way of getting rid of some excess equipment that you forgot you had attached. Okay, here we go. Last few meters. Done this a few times now. Should be simple. Am I straight on? Am I looking in the right direction? That docking port lined up with that. You see how I'm like tilted this way? I take that to mean my docking port is not lined up well with it. So I need to kind of travel this way a bit. Oh, this is painful. Is that right? No. Down, 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 down. I think we're good. Don't know the ideal angle to look at this. No. I'll take that. Oh man, I will take that. That was good. That was good. Seems fast. It was 0.5 meter per second. It was 0.5 meter per second. It was good enough that I don't feel like I need to align my docking ports. What I am going to do is edit an action group. Number 2 here. Where's toggle? No, toggle radiator. Go around and do all these radiators. I will be very sad if I don't, and I have to do this constantly. Okay, that should be everybody. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that. Now, will we reach the threshold of being able to chill enough? I kind of doubt it somehow. I'll be honest, I just threw these on without knowing. So, what have we got? What kind of pattern do we have here? We can do triples, right? If I turn that one, I can't turn that one off. What's going on with these windows? Okay, alright. I don't think it likes it. That's a shame. I was really hoping we'd get rid of this. I mean, it is on its way down constantly. Anyway, you might remember an episode or two ago that an alarm went off whilst we were building this. I was like, oh well, we're not gonna make our burn. Let me find the. Not you. Where's the one that showed me where? Go from Kerbin to Jewel. No, wait. From Earth, Jupiter. You know what? I'm not going to do it because I know we're going to Mars, right? You know we're going to Mars. Do you know we're going to Mars? So we've got a series of flybys planned out. We're going from Earth to Mars. I'll plot that. Thanks very much. Now you can see it's saying that I should wait a few years. It's saying I should wait till 1958, but that wasn't why we were going. We're going to go. I can't click close enough. Wait, I've done this before. Don't worry. Excuse me. Oh wait, it is 58. Yeah, no, we're in 58. Sorry. Here's July. This is the month we're in. Here's August. That's right. Sorry, my bad. I did look at this earlier. But we've got days and days that we can actually pass. If I go 58 and 28, let's say. Because it's currently the 28th of June, July. Which one's the 7th? It's gonna be July, right? So if I set 2 days and we can look at the plot for 2 days, blue is good, and here's the time that we're leaving. So we just take this one. We just go to Mars. That's all I'm trying to say is we're going to Mars. I'm not going to Mars. We're gonna go. I'm going to fly by that bad boy. We're gonna see what happens to the Jupiter craft that just is leaving. Nearly gone. Nearly left. That was a small glitch a little while ago. So I want to now zoom out. I don't like the fact that we're at yellow. That's kind of bad. Mars, if we could. No, I don't want to. What is going on here? Can you please? Mars, set as target. Thank you. Ooh. If I come back to Earth, we should have some points that tell us when's the good time to leave, and that's the here and here. Don't know whether that actually works out like this, but I'm going to try. We're going up, so I'm going forwards in Earth's orbit. Hopefully this is right. Pretty good. 1.9 degrees. That's not too bad. What is that angle? No, can't do that one. Back a bit. Maybe that way. Okay, so we really want to crank it around here. Still quite an angle. That's to 2 degrees. That's not too bad. That's a little better. We'll have to do a little mid-course correction somewhere along the line. Bring... Not really. I'm just going to spend a lot of fuel there. But I did notice that it wasn't quite the direction I wanted to leave. Bring that in a little bit more. Things were changing in ways that I was not expecting. So somewhere there, we should find a Mars mission. I'm a little bit dubious because I'm not already seen it. How about here? Is there a set? Which one is it that does the transfer? Is there a rendezvous info? What do you reckon? Can we find a thing? Use MechJeb, thank you very much. But which one? I was just wondering. Just have some kind of orientation. Yeah, okay. Are they cool? Yeah, is the cooling happening? Oh, what is the real delta? Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us. There's something wrong with the way I built the craft. But like, this does take the fuel from here. Fairly sure. We'll find out on our first. Disable crossfeed, disable crossfeed. So they all have crossfeed running. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't actually know. Don't actually know. Maneuver planner maybe. Advanced transfer to another planet. I don't really want an advanced one. I just want a regular. You're not gonna help. You're not gonna help. Is there something? Oh, that way. This way. Target. Same sphere of influence. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. There is a way. I know there's a way. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I know there's a way, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna have to. Surely it's this one somewhere. The pork chop, limited time. $4 years. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm trying to perform an impossible task. Wouldn't be too surprised. Use pork chop selection. Do I just create node? An error occurred whilst creating. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. We'll have to figure it out at some point. But what I do know is how to fly there by eye. What have we got? An altitude of 200. I presume million. Let's use this so I'm not constantly trying to click back and. Oh no, we got this problem again. It doesn't want to let me do it. Okay, it's a shame. That's a real shame. That's been a problem a couple of times now. Yeah, set up something close and then use it. Okay, that's a plan there. I mean, that is gonna get us there relatively. Ooh. Pretty good. Can we up and down it to get where I want to be? No. Look at that. It's running away from the descending node. Okay. Come back. Come back. Okay, we'll go with that and then mid-course correct somewhere. Probably just outside of the sphere of influence. As it is, we've got to try and hit a Mars Vesta rendezvous afterwards. Because I don't know about you, I want to go see some of the instead of limited. Oh wait. Was there a thing there that I wasn't using right? It's not gonna like it because I've already put down nodes, right? We'll use that later. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna save it here whilst I stress drink down my entire cup of tea, because I literally don't know what's gonna happen with this. Got a bunch of engines up and running. Are they though? That's these four. I'm going to bring them down. All the way down here. Give them their own little... No, it doesn't want me to do it. Give them their own little stage here. Do another save. It's not that I don't trust it. What's it telling us with the Delta V now? 16 meters a second. I feel like yeah, we'll figure it out. Turn them all on. What have we got? Doesn't know. It just don't know. Okay, it's got 6 minutes. The 9-minute burn. I want to fold up the radiators. Is that a problem? The radiator's a problem. Going back up. Why have they put it? Oh no, there's definitely put it away from the sun. It is kind of annoying that I can't remove some symmetry and stop this. I would really like it to. But I just can't seem to interact with these panels very well. Okay, half of 9 is 4.5 plus another 20 seconds. It's like 4 minutes something. Let's jump forwards a little bit. 4 minutes something to start my burn. Does that look like a 4 minute something? That looks like a 4 minute something. I assume. We've got some forward-facing nozzles. Is that a thing that can happen? Wait, well... Oh, no, wait. Where's control? And... Control from here. We're looking the wrong way! We were still controlling by the docking port. It's alright. We're out of here. We've got good RCS. We've got good RCS. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I might even just start the engines rolling. It's going to take a while for those to get going. Oh, no. Okay, I have literally never flown an engine like this before. Seem to be doing well. Fuel is draining from the outside tanks first. That's good. That's what we wanted. That's very good, actually. That's very good. I was a little bit worried about that. It's telling me burn time 45 minutes. It best not be. Okay, I'm already seeing change in the orbit, so I'm not sure. Well, we are going to be doing several passes if that's the case. Let's speed up time a little bit. Let's just get through this. What's the to weight ratio? Let's have a look. Oh, you know, only points. Actually, that's more than 45 minutes would suggest. But still. Yeah, no, I think we're good. We're definitely going to have to be watching this from map view mostly. I wish I had started further back. I was lied to by some numbers. Hey, Zed, how's it going? Do you know where I can get a Kerbal model and skin that I can change from? I'll be honest, right? So I'm assuming that you're going to ask me about VTubering. I've had a chance to look, but I've not had a great amount of time to do stuff. I got several pieces of coursework and a presentation due. Which, don't get me wrong, it's good stuff, but whoa, it's a lot. And then also working on my project. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Almost as long as this burn looks like it's going to be. Though, like, honestly, this time is ticking down, like in a non-negligible way. You saw VTubers streaming KSP. What I actually want is like an unstable model, right? Something that's like just looks like a scribble, and like as it moves and turns, it just changes all the time. There's a couple of eyes and a mouth to emote, you know. I feel like that's all I need. I feel like to get that working properly would be rather difficult, though. Okay, can we go up to ×3? Do you think we can handle it? Maybe. Let's have a look at the amount of fuel left in the tanks. We're looking all right. The question is there more gap here or more gap here? I'm not sure how we would go about comparing the two, but at some point I'm going to have to think about dropping these tanks, which is when they got my radiators attached. I was totally planning to move the radiators around with my engineer. Unfortunately, it turns out that's just not a thing that I'm allowed to do in Realism Overhaul nowadays. Well, at least I wasn't allowed to use the struts that I brought along with me to secure these tanks. That was definitely something I wanted to do, because this is not the best. It has to be said. Look, I'm tracking off of the 0 point. We go back. If I go to double time, do we go back? Okay, we do it. We do a little bit. We do a little bit. I mean, I've got a webcam. I could probably do it. Yeah, the Microsoft paperclip. I think the core, is this. The multi-100-watt RTGs. But unfortunately, I can't even interact with the windows, so I can't... Ooh, I wonder if... Change an action group. Custom 7, let's do it. Stop. Let's see if we can just turn them off. 7. They try and go. Look at that. They're trying to go inactive, but then they click back onto operational. I think they might be broken. I mean, we're all a little broken around here. It's do RTGs overheat? I mean, technically. Not in the base game, obviously. Well, is there a value for setting up one of the radiators? We're off. We're leaving. I don't have HyperEdit, unfortunately. Send me a link. Okay, that's sick. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, brilliant. So I'm sure I can figure. It won't be for a couple of weeks, because I got some things to do. But I'm sure I can figure it out. It's not a hard thing, right? Is this like now realistic timings? I'm surprised we did it in one burn. Got a level. Surprised it happened in one burn. Once we get down to the periapsis, or at least I will put a maneuver node at the periapsis and see if we can do something about getting this closer. And then we want to go to Vesta, really? I mean, well, that'll be there, then Vesta will be here. Yeah, I suppose that's good. It's a shame that we don't get to see out beyond. Why is this blue line only going through one conic? I think that's a setting somewhere. But given how my machine's already crying. Okay, 50, 49. Oh, 1.1, but I'll take it. Let's see what we got. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Add a maneuver. Thank you. And got closest approach over there. No, not that way. But this way. Oh, no, well. Gonna keep playing with the... You've seen me do this before. We're definitely gonna have to keep doing it though. Why... Can I also have that descending? No, thank you. Not that way. Okay, so we are literally going to have to line up with the descending node, else we're not going to be in the right place at the right time. Okay. Okay. Gonna take some tweaking. It's gonna take some tweaking. I think I've got a pattern though. Hopefully it's good enough. 3. Oh, I've lost it. Here we go. Okay, that's a 2 million meter. Oh please. Oh no, we've got in one of these weird menu loops. It happens sometimes, and I have no idea why. Okay, I think I've got it. Actually making the approach angle worse. I think we're okay as long as the destination ends up alright, right? How could that not be how it works? Oh, we're there. Show me Mars. Okay. Need to go over here. I'm very worried about these red engines. They definitely have more than one ignition, right? Oh, that would be terrible. Okay. So I'm coming in. If we come in behind, we can get a little boost. Not the best, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. And maybe bring it in. Oh. Well, that's a little too exact there. I mean, it kicks me onto the right. You know, I'm gonna take it. I think that's good. That little kick there puts me back onto the ecliptic, the same angle that all the other things are traveling at. And there's Vesta over there. You reckon I can end up on Vesta's like that? That's roughly on Vesta's line, right? We'll see how it is when we leave. I am going to have to try and make a maneuver somewhere in here that then moves on to Vesta. But I don't think the map goes far enough at the moment. So we're gonna do this maneuver first. Now let's have a look at this. 4 ignitions remaining. It's fine. If the Kerbal is an engineer, you could just... Unfortunately, Fail Magfa, I don't think I can. Is 4 going to be enough? Wait. Mid-course corrections are going to cost me a lot here. I shut down 2 opposite engines. Move that one from symmetry. Remove that one from symmetry. Be able to, like, retract and retract. Now, hopefully, we're just using 2 engines, which would work out better, right? We'll use these 2 until we're done, and then we'll use the other 2 till we're done, which has instantly doubled my burn times, but that's fine. That's fine. I guess there's nothing else left to do. Warp to, like, here. Oh, should have said goodbye to Earth. I should have said goodbye to Earth. Now it's too late. Oh, no, it's Pleiades. Wow. As always, you never know how good you've got it until it's too late. Like down from... Where's the sun? Sun, down, back. Where are you, Earth? Where are you? There's Jupiter. Where we're going eventually. That's my final... Well, I don't know. It's disappeared. Margin 3 minutes. I don't know if 3 minutes is enough time, but I'm going to go with it. We'll have a 3-minute margin. We'll just start my engine now because we know it's going to take longer. I think I might do. You have an artist that could potentially do custom models. Okay. Start burning 2 minutes. Do I just go? I think I'm going to wait. When was your last quick save? Let's do it. Great idea. It's a good shout. Thank you very much. We have quick save. Look at the lack of signal we've got up there. This is exactly why I had to bring well, not just an engineer. I had to bring someone along. And because we're in Sandbox, the engineer can use the full SAS capabilities. I'm going to go. Why are we not going? We're gonna go. We out of nitrogen? Oh, we are out of oh. Wait, this should have had loads. Oh. Oh, that's a big oh. Gonna see if I can spin up the engines. I can get the RCS spinning hard enough. Oh, no, look, we're barely even moved, and I want to go all the way around. How has this been a thing? Got radiators dropping stuff. Wait, I know what I can do. One, look there. Turn these bad boys on. I probably need to do that through a action group. Because they're gonna turn on at weird times. Toggle engine, and then over here on toggle engine, and over here also toggle engines. Thank you. Let's see how this goes. Why have you? No, wait. You guys have actually not suffered from ullage. Oh, that is next level of pain right there. The whole reason for these things is because they don't suffer ullage, but it's telling me that the propellants are incredibly unstable right now. Oh, that really hurts. Can we cheat? Is there a way to cheat? I'm willing to cheat right now. I don't think there is... Like, one of the beautiful things about Kerbal 2 was they literally gave you an infinite propellant. Wait, I can cheat. I know how to cheat. Of course I know how to cheat. Okay, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Thank you, Felmagfa. Yeah, F12. And now I could literally just do this again, and the only thing we got free was the turn that off. Was the nitrogen, which, like, am I missing insulation? Is that what's going on? I don't. Must be something like that. Must be something like that. Yeah, if I was just playing on my own and time was no factor and I hadn't already spent a month doing this, then I wouldn't have cheated. Why did these fire up? It must literally be that they are subject to usage, even though I thought the whole reason that I put them on the craft was because they were not. Let's accelerate our way through. There's going to be a couple of those because and we're about to drop the outside tanks. Do I stop? Or do I try and do them in pairs? Do I just carry? I mean, they're heavy. That's the problem. They're probably very heavy. So, what do we reckon, guys? Do I continue bashing my face against real scale and get good at this game? Or do we head back for a little bit of multiplayer Kerbal action? See if we can't do some sort of like... what's the words I'm looking for here? So sort of like solar system, but not that solar system. Kerbal system-wide, like... interplanetary, like, what's the word I'm looking at? Infrastructure and stuff, you know? We work on mining camps at each place, right? We get some sort of, like, giant moving ship together. Take some tourists around or something, I don't know. Because there's nothing quite like real scale at the moment for looking like everything's good, looking like everything's fine, and then just something that I've not paid attention to, which I get is my fault, but just something I've not paid attention to comes along and kicks us far too far into the mission. That's the problem. Like, I want to go see Saturn and the further outer planets, Neptune and stuff. Oh, you need the pilot for changing that. Okay. That's kind of awkward as well. I wonder whether I'm going to get connection to be able to change that. So, Mars, here we come. Is it even there? That's the real question. Hey, it's pretty close. Pretty close. We'll take that one. I wish we could get rid of these somehow when we don't have control. That would be much better. But here we are doing our thing. Let me just tidy up some stuff in the background here. Okay. Space is hard. That's the thing. Space is really hard. Can't point that way. I definitely... When we leave Mars, want to add... I don't know how I'm going to do it without... Without a pilot on board. Do you think we could edit the save file? Or is there something in here for changing my Kerbal? Oh, I don't even know who we've got on board at the moment. No, you can't change things from here anyway. That's a shame. Could go looking in the file structure. Well, let's go fly past Mars. Go see what we got over here. I want to... Maybe not there. We're about here, right? Oh, it's not going to let me warp properly. Ah, that's rubbish. Because I can't use the next maneuver node. You can spawn a Kerbal with KFC, yeah, and F12 him to your craft. Ooh, I could literally just... Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Space Center. Let's do it. Let's just take a pilot out, swap him out. I'll F12 my engineer back. Because the whole point of having the engineer was broken by RO, right? Like, yeah, we will do that. I don't even need a vehicle. We're just gonna go out. We're just gonna do the thing. If the loading screens will let me. I always think it's a bit of a shame that you can't just load a Kerbal. You gotta be like, no, I'm gonna put them in this craft first. I guess that one. We want to have a pilot. 2 scientists. No. I don't have any pilots. Okay, well, I wonder what's going on with that. George Merkel, welcome. Boom. Thank you, thanks. Loading screens long today. Hello Merkel, how are you doing? Let's get you out of here. I don't think you need to bring your little pod along with you. Here we go to set orbit rendezvous. Here somewhere. Venus 2, Jupiter 1 core. Approach distance 50. Will it let me do that? Feels like it has. Everything's locked up. It's moving stuff around. Got a little blue circle. Hello. He just stood there. Okay, let's just fly you over. Don't like this camera mode. Let's see if we can do something about that. Still not great. Okay, there we go. No. Bit weird the directions he's looking. Okay. Not sure what we can do about that. Game is playing me at the moment. Slow down. Can we slow down? Slow down. Okay. Getting out. Edith, it's been fun. You're definitely the better dressed of the two. We will endeavour to get you home somehow. But we'll speak to you in a bit. Here we go. Here's our man. Still no decent camera control. I wonder why. I wonder what is broken there. I mean, we could try and let Edith hold on. I don't know how strong the thrust of the engine is. We should probably find out though, right? At least give it a go. Alright, Edith, we can't just abandon you here. I mean, we could, and we will if need be. It's also, just quickly while we're here, give you old... F... Yeah, no, can't. Can't, unfortunately. They really have taken it away from us. No wrench in the thing either. No grab. Extend periscope. Okay, alright. So it turns out there's no ladder here to grab onto. I mean, that makes sense, because there's no ladder here to grab. Oh, oh, there. I saw you. Board. Grab. Okay, here we go. And of course, we now actually have to... hear that. No, that's the whole point of having a top-level pilot. So we don't need... What's it trying to do? Ah. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like we should swap them back round. Can't because the hatch is obstructed. Can't, wow. Turns out moot anyway. Can't pilot, out you go. We'll bring you. I mean, we'll send you somewhere. I think I know where I'm going to send him. Can I not? There we go. So George Merkel. Let's get you going. We are going to send you to. No, not I. Siri. Yay. Okay. Tracking station. Why not? If you feel like you're getting equally frustrated, this is you well getting frustrated. For KSP2, or is it different? It's a different type of frustration. This is because I didn't know stuff. KSP2 was generally because it was busted. So how... Overclock antennas in settings, put their occlusion on minimum. Is it the occlusion? I don't think it's the occlusion. Is that something that you reckon we can get away with, though? Settings. Cool. Wow. Gotta be one of these, right? Zero debug. No. RO. Not seeing occlusion modifier. Like that. That all the way up. Range modifier all the way up. Okay, that's probably busted it wide open. If that'll do it. Yeah, all right, there we go. That's how we do that. Thanks for Magfa. Thanks. Look at that. Ooh, okay. I need to go to Mars, as I'm sure you all do. Need to drop a maneuver there. Why not? We just did a whole bunch of stuff that... What? What? Turn those back down. Huh? Okay, well, I'm very confused about that. That looked like it was working fine. It let us close down a whole bunch of stuff, but then when I wanted to open a new one, it's telling me that no, that's not going to work. We just turn the comm network off. Does that do stuff? Yeah. Silly comm network. Who wants a comm network? We're not playing career mode. Why would I care? Wow, look at the angles it thinks everything's at. Okay, so I would like to ooh, I don't know. This feels like we're in the wrong place, you know. Let's see what happens if we just go faster. Slowing down. Okay, that's not right. That's not what we want. Let's put some fuel going the other way and see how that goes. Okay, so the problem is this is now starting to circularize my path with Mars. Which, like, good, don't get me wrong, but that's not quite right, is it, either? So how am I entering Mars wrong? Wish there was a way of changing your frame of reference. So this obviously is relative to Mars, right? You know, I'm now rushing underneath Mars and I want to start slowing down. But the thing is, I don't really want to slow down. I just want to change my orbit a little bit, up, down, left, or right? Let's just apply some thought and think about how I want to change my orbit. Because I could easily, like, if I spend a little bit of fuel back here, get a big response. See that there? And we're going to Vesta. Almost feel like that's gonna get me in trouble. How fast can I swing round the bottom edge of Mars, right? And still end up pointing in the right direction. This is very counterintuitive at the moment. I really do feel like I'm just coming into the Mars system in the wrong direction. Because I'm coming in this way, I'm left being kicked out and upwards. Now, I've got some nice O-berth effect that I can take advantage of. And drop, you know, some serious delta V change here. But that's still not going the way I want it to. I've actually moved myself down to Venus instead. Dang. Try this. I want to bring my orbit that way and up. Like that. That's the maneuver I want. Much tighter though. Anybody know what the height of Martian atmosphere is? I mean, that corrects my orbit. That puts me on the right. Look at that. Okay, we got somewhere. We got somewhere. This is actually kind of tough. Base. Who'd have thought? Hmm. 7.0. Oh, please stop going away. Lost track of what I'm doing. This is actually really tough. I want to come in here, right? Matching Vesta's orbit with Mars. And try and kick out at the same angle. The exact thing that I'm trying to do. Am I doing well? No. Am I doing it though? Yeah, maybe. Something like that. I think that's the kick of orbit I want. And then I'm just going to... Seems such a shame to... More along to waste this Oberth effect. That's got to be right? Sort of in line with the moons. Much. I'm gonna believe in that orbit there. Maybe. The question is, how close to the moons can I get? That. Okay, that's a fairly free kick of Delta V there. From here, should be able to just push my way up to Vesta. There's almost no way we're going to have the fuel for this. I really did work it out. Try and make Jeb now. It doesn't require net connection. That might have been a smart move, actually. Ah. I was not prepared for how much thinking this was going to take. Oh, I feel like I should have planned this one out ahead of time, you know? I mean, I did plan it out ahead of time, but like... Should have at least tried it before. Though, honestly, having the time for that, definitely missing from my schedule. That number getting smaller. It is. Not small enough, though, unfortunately. We'll see what Mech Jeb can do when we get out there. I think we'll just perform this maneuver. And see what goes down. Using the same navigation as Warner von Bloron. Yes. Shoot for the moon. Hit London. Okay, so we do have a bunch of reaction wheels on the outside of this. They are doing their thing. Let's speed up time and let them swing out there. In fact, I'm just gonna let MechJab execute that node. Because it'll try and fly out there. In a fairly controlled manner, right? Like to watch, and that's a motion of spacecraft going to another planet from the point of view of Earth and how the object moves across it. Let's watch motion of a spacecraft going to another planet from the point of view of Earth. Okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying. And it can't settle itself out, can it? Is it pushing too hard for too long? Because I've got pretty much no control right here. Oh, it might as well be a still image. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, so because of all the orbital things that we watch it from the top of the solar system. Yeah, that's a very good point. Because literally all you see is this dot, like it kind of doesn't even move most of the way, right? You know, relative to the background stars. What is this doing? Look at it. Anything that's further away. I'm gonna give it the nitrogen. Yeah, as we're cheating anyway. Let's just fire everything up. I know, because we've still got to worry about the number of ignitions, right? Oh, looks like no. If we're cheating anyway, it doesn't count. Whoa, look at the warp there. The big number. Where are you, Mars? Where are you? Feel like we just got somewhere. There's Mars spinning around. There's the craft back there. And now we should have Mars just over. Where are you? Pull that down. This is one of the worst bits of space travel. Trying to find the planet that you're aiming for. Okay, so like that's forward over there, and the planet is where? Planet is. I else feel like we should have been around Mars, and now we're not. I don't want to be that guy, but I think MechJab just ruined it all for us. I'm not seeing Mars because Mars is all the way over there. The mission is beyond cursed. Let's hit a quick save. We were recommended to quick save earlier on. It was a good thing. We'll see if MechJab can handle it. Ooh. So clear that one, right? No, it wasn't clear that one. Oh no, I need to perform that one. For some reason, you massively enjoyed the Voyager 19. Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. It was atmospheric, right? It really did a good number of like, welcome to the future. The only way that we can get people out there is at the behest of ridiculous technology. And by the way, it's breaking out down around you. It was great. I loved it. And then. We still cheating? We are still cheating. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do this entire mission cheating. I think I've lost patience with it. Make Jeb, go. Let's kill all nodes. It's a bunch of nodes. Do them all. Do every single. No one's objective. Thank you. Thank you. It's got very warm in here. I don't know if it's me thinking too hard. I don't know if it is my computer thinking too hard. You did also enjoy the context of people who were before you basically saying, hi, if the small organism can mimic something that it's attracted to another organism, maybe a big one can do the same. Yeah. You was fighting a bad head when you had that video on the planet that did the thing at the end. Did you hit it? I think it ate me. I think that was kind of the point, was it ate me. Because the planet was the giant organism that was mimicking being a planet, so that potential explorers would go and look at it and be like, oh, very nice. Get eaten. Speed this up a little bit, even though that's probably one of the things that's contributing to a little bit of the imprecision on our maneuver nodes. I will slow it down when we get to the end. You're just curious about the end. Was I alive or not? Like the company, did you get any contact from you as the probe? Okay, yeah. I mean, I've got a feeling I didn't manage to send much back. I've just got that feeling. This is MechJet performing moves, right? And the crackle is real. Okay, that one went well. I wonder. I wish there was. Is there a way to jump to maneuver nodes? Okay, we decided this was not a good place for the maneuver node, right? The way, like, add the maneuver, and then we go maneuver planner. Initial orbit must not be hyperbolic. That's unfortunate because I really wanted to have a hyperbolic one. Use regular home transfer function to intercept another body around the sun. I mean, kind of. Advanced transfer to another planet? Not going to let me do that, is it? Transfer to another planet. Okay, alright. I mean, it got me closer to where we need to be orbit-wise. I'm going to, again, just try and aim for moons to bring my orbit around. This way might be the better way of looking at it. Up and in. Up a lot more. There's definitely going to be there we go, a point where we get the maximum response. Something like that. I think that's the angle I want to be coming in and leaving at. 5.7. 5 there. Can we get down lower? Am I smashing into the surface of Mars now, do you think? Got a feeling I might be. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's the best we can do. Let's not actually leave us there. Go out, really. 3.7 seems to be the best we can get. 0.5. Ooh, maybe I can do a little better. 3.4. We're still not quite inside Mars's atmosphere. I'm dropping little bits of inclination at a time. I do wonder how much I've sacrificed the orbit's boost by. Can I not leave Mars's sphere of influence? Are we not allowed? Like, no, not anymore. That's it. That's all you get to see. Have I lost the ability to scroll? What is going on here? Hello? I don't know what was going on there. I'd lost my ability to maneuver around the map. I wanted to see what was going on. That orbital check. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Then maybe from here we can hook up a visit to Vesta. Oh wait, descending node, so we come up. 3.5. Ah, you know what? I'm starting to get frustrated with this game. Let's just boost out and see what we get. Definitely been a try one today. There it was. Did you see it? Oh, that back. The problem is the windows are so like finicky. Okay, there's a few things in a few orders that we need to make it work in. Scrape up a dust sample on the way, Pi. Okay, but let's think about this. Years in several solar systems before you got to destroy it. At no point you decided to send a message back. No, I didn't even have a radio that was worth sending stuff back. I was tempted to do a bunch of other horror games today. With similar sort of like gritty, dark feels. 300 sounds pretty good. I must be able to trim this in, right? I didn't like that at all. Feels a long way out, you know what I'm saying? If I do that, can I then adding a maneuver here doesn't seem like the best idea either. No, I cancelled the wrong one. Ah. 0.6. 2.6. 0.2. How small can I get it? 1.6. That actually, this is the smallest we can get it. Does anybody know what the height of Mars's atmosphere is? Okay, here I'm going to save it. I'm going to tell MechJeb to do the maneuver, and then we'll figure it out on the way back. This is definitely the best order. We're moving the maneuver back and forth along the orbit path. How to lower the separation. The second one to adjust. We'll fight. We'll play just after we leave Mars. Like we've got the best transfer we can from Mars. Which way is Mars going to appear from? That's Venus. That's Mars over there. All right. We're gonna watch this. Are we going to watch this? Here we go. I'm surprised this here isn't a planet. Oh, it's traveling. It's traveling. You can see the actual moons now. Okay, I think we're good. I think this is gonna work out well for us. As long as we don't end up any lower. Just want to watch these two lines. Do we want to watch the craft? Craft should be doing its thing. Just double check we are indeed cheating. We are indeed cheating. Okay. Surprised it's not tried yet. We have got the maneuver node editor doing its thing. Okay, it's alive. It's doing its thing. It's doing what it needs to do. Engine is firing up? Question mark. There we go. Engine is firing up. We've got beautiful red hydrogen flame, and these guys are compressing together. Stop, please. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Of course, how we're going to end up at Vesta is interesting situation. Where do we actually leave? Do you reckon? Where do we reckon the? Go down and see Mars before we think about these next bit. Problem is, you want to do these top bits rather quickly, but then suddenly it flashes by down below. And I want to see us swing by. I don't know about you. As we've come all this way, this is what we're here for, right? Mars in most of its glory. Can't see this side, and of course this game doesn't simulate the dust clouds that are quite important to Mars. I don't know what speed to go past. 100 times speed seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Look at that canyon there. Oh, it's so good. So good. There's the South Pole down there. Hello, how you doing? This tiny compared to like Earth's like covering 30% or something like that. Ooh-wee, goodbye Mars. It was cool coming by and visiting. You're loving the artificial gravity for Edith. It's nice, right? It's nice. Okay, so whilst we're in orbit around Mars, it says one. Oh, look, over there. So for add a maneuver. Oh, Edith, really? Why? Oh, what? Which way's Earth? Do you reckon? Something tells me that way. Okay, we'll just drift on up. Couldn't see the moons from that distance. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, now we'll try and a maneuver over there. Hopefully this is the right sort of distance. Oh, it's a big burn. It's a big burn. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out what I did wrong with my flyby. One 1.2. How can we actually? That is literally the best we can do. Is putting it over there somewhere. That feels kind of painful. Where are you, Vesta? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Not even going fast like that. Okay, well, I mean, we might just push on to Jupiter then. If we can't look at Vesta. Vesta's got a very, very small sphere of influence, so it would be very hard to hit. 6.3 degrees is quite a bit. One of the reasons why swinging by Vesta would have been good. Oh. Wow, it turns out I have to go by Vesta. Else we just don't get the lineup on Jupiter. Okay, that's fine. Let's target. We'll figure it out. I mean, maybe try Ceres instead. I don't think that's the right angle. Everything's got a small sphere of influence compared to Jupiter. It's true. It's true. One degree seems like a lot. Can I, please? Thanks. Okay, I'm going to go with this, and then we're going to set up another maneuver over there. I think that's probably the best we're going to do. Is that? I don't think so. It's trying. It's trying. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Mars down there. Phobos, Deimos. It's a shame that the Milky Way isn't a good indicator as to which way the ecliptic is. It's like 60 degrees off or something. It's quite a bit. Maybe 30. I can't remember, but it's quite a bit. Okay, we leaving? We should be leaving. There we go. We got some time acceleration on our side now. First off, leaving Mars. By Mars, you did well for us, I think. I think we got the better end of the deal. What if we push the node out further? Yeah, I was wondering. So what I've done is tried to raise my orbital inclination, not my orbital apoapsis a little bit to get more online with Vesta. And then here on this one, this descending node, I'm going to really play around and try and find out where. Oh, because we've gone too far. Back. Just changing some maneuvers on the fly. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Thing like this. Oh, it's pretty good. That's tweakable, right? That's tweakable. That way, this way. Okay, there we go. That's in line, and we're just a little bit out of time, and we can change the timing with this bad boy over here. Somehow. One of them will get me there. But at the moment, we're waiting for this one to fire its engines. A little bit surprised it's not yet. There we go. Nuclear power. Okay, and hopefully this will do a good enough job, which, like, mostly it has done so far, but it'll do a good enough job that it's able to nail this next maneuver. At 2 degrees of inclination is definitely an interesting one. So smaller orbits go faster, so actually I need to try and get this orbit... Oh, I changed stuff whilst it was doing Let's not do that. Let's just let it. Oh, there are problems. There are definitely problems. Gonna overcook. I'm gonna have to watch this apoapsis. If it goes to 3.6, I'm just gonna like kill the whole thing. Because I tried to change the maneuver and then killed the maneuver end node at the end. It didn't do what I thought it was gonna do, or I didn't do what it thought I was gonna do. So actually, I'm just gonna watch the numbers that we got here. And when this one matches this one, I'm gonna stop it. It's interesting that, oh, of course, because we left Earth, right? I was like, it's interesting that our orbit dips down there. I wonder if we had left earlier and approached Mars from the front, whether we could have like gone all the way around the body itself to get a super efficient gravity assist. But like, no, you can't go all the way around a planet. It don't work like that. A long burn, even at ×3. There's a lot. Would you believe the solar system is pretty big? Even with some pretty kick-ass craft, it's a long way to get anywhere. Like New Horizons, one of the fastest craft that they ever launched, right? It's currently pinging its way at a ridiculous pace out through the Oort cloud, looking at various lumps of rock out there. And it still took 10 years to get to Pluto, which like is a ridiculous speed. 10 years to one of the furthest planets out there. You can tell I thought about the word before I said it. Yeah, that's that's a thing. That's a thing. 325. We're headed for 365. I wonder if actually we're good. Yeah, there we go. Bang down. Good. Because we're gonna have a whole bunch of things that we want to do from here. Add maneuver. Pull it up. So somehow from here, we'll make these match. Now, is it going to be a case of we're going to make them further apart before we get them closer together? Could be. Might not be though. Oh, how? $24 million kilometers. No, 1,000. 24 million meters. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good actually. Not the easiest approach I've ever had. Definitely want to keep my ascending and descending node right on top of it as well. Not that way, we want to get a little bit faster now. I'm mostly tweaking my orbit in to dive towards it. Ooh, there it was. To dive towards it. And occasionally keeping track of how my... That's nice. How my... I forgot what I was keeping track of. I'm just like, yes? How you what? Like, we're not, like, full stop not gonna get much of a gravity assist off of this because it is so tiny. Yeah, by not much, I don't think we're going to get any of a gravity assist off of this. But we get to see Vesta, and that's the important part. this. I think that's good. We're going to be on the night side. Do I just... Because we're not getting a gravity assist, should I just be on the day side? Normally that is the side I would come in at. I feel like visuals play a key here. Like that. Like I say, it's too light to get a gravity assist. Hey, it's a type of planet. It's a minor planet. Dwarf planet, if you will. Okay, please, MechJeb. Do the good move for me. I'm not good enough for this scale of solar system. It keeps kicking my butt. Please, MechJeb. We're on about gravity assist on the pub on Sunday, and it's still witchcraft. It's literally stealing momentum from the planet. Like, you know, because you're going slower. Let's start with that. When you do a Hohmann transfer, the bottom of your orbit is slower, right? So you can come in forwards, and if you kind of come round the back, you it's moving towards you as you move towards it. So you travel less distance down the gravity well than when you get flung round the other side, and so you get more energy from it. I think that's the way it goes, or maybe the other way around. Yeah, as you can tell, it's a bit of voodoo to me as well. I don't like the idea if you launch a stream of mass that will equivalent to the mass of the object basically. I don't like the idea that if you launch a stream of mass, it will equivalent to the mass of the object. Can you try that one again, Zed, please? Thanks. I think you're saying you don't like that if you throw something in orbit around stuff. Thanks, mate. Thanks. If you throw something in orbit around, that it counts as the mass of the planet as well. If you're outside that distance, which is true. Like Gauss's law, if you draw a circle around any part of space, well, a sphere is the one that I learned. Whatever the mass is inside, you can treat as a centralized point of mass. It works out as the same. It makes the mass a lot easier. Don't have to worry about this like center of gravity and all that. You just go, yep, point mass, great. Thousand times. The one thing I do dislike about using MechJeb is the sitting around and waiting to see whether it's going to start at 0 or a little bit before. It's a small gripe, but it's a gripe I have. I'm not good with the patience. Not good with the patience at all. Oh, here we go. It's firing early. Like, no, really, I've got a long burn to do. I'm gonna start this up fairly quickly. Can't do that one, so we do that one. Great. Let's watch that orbit go. Let's watch that orbit. Slowly organising a nicer approach to Vesta. I don't like that I've got this close approach marker up here. That's disconcerting when the close approach should be over there. I don't like the idea if we launch several spacecraft or massive objects towards a planet to get a gravity assist, it will eventually deorbit the planet. Okay, I got you, mate. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, in the same way that eventually if we use fusion we're going to run out of heavy water in the ocean. Like, yeah, but that's a long-term problem. The amount that the other planets pull whichever planet it is we're using around is like a stronger effect than that. Yeah, it's an equivalent exchange. Yeah, exactly. 100% Wick. 100%. But, like I say, it's so small. It's like... waving your phone near a compass, right? Your phone's full of little magnets, but the Earth's magnetic field is so much stronger. In the same way that, like, the sun's big. It makes a huge gravity well. The restoring force of that, if you will, is pretty. Yeah. It would take a long time for you to even notice, and I wonder whether actually the knock-on effect would affect all the other planets as well, because the timescales were so small. Or long. the spacecraft is small. The solar system is big. As long. Yeah. But chaos. Who knows? These things are like... absolute gluttons for the starting conditions, right? Oh, it's put me on the dark side anyway. The dark side. What do you reckon? Can we use a little bit of... yeah, look at that. A little bit of RCS in the right direction. We're going to Vesta. We're going to look at the right bit. Oh yeah, so one of the things I want to do in my, or one of the bit of background flavors I want to do in my next RPG campaign is to have people protesting the demolition of Mercury for solar panels, because it makes sense. What's Mercury done for you recently, right? We don't need it. I'm sure plenty of people will argue with me there. I mean, the horoscopes would be out of whack, but... Alright, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. Turn the RCS off before it blows me out of orbit. I'm literally just going to be do this one. No, not there, I'm not. Somewhere there's a button that's like, take me to the sphere of influence change. I don't like the fact that it's jumping back and forth. Let's warp halfway and see how that goes. See if we can avoid missing it by, like, tiny amounts. Septic peg would be screwed. That's a blast from the past. So there used to be this mystic on... Was she on early morning TV? Mystic Meg, anyway. Back when that was more of a thing that happened. And we had... Was it Harry Enfield that did Septic Peg, or was it someone else? I can't remember exactly who. But they did a character taking the mick called Septic Peg rather than Mystic Meg. Yeah, it was it was of the Uri Geller time frame. We try it. I'm gonna try it. See, is it good? Are we gonna be fine? I think we're gonna be fine. We see it. Jupiter, Saturn, or as Mr. Brian Cox says, Saturn. I don't know whether that is how we're supposed to say Saturn, but I say it like, oh, there it is. I say it like the material, Saturn, you know, which I know is not right. But like, is it like Greek or Roman or something? So like, we ain't gonna say it right anyway. We're just gonna go with our culturally appropriate version. Okay, so from here, how do we leave? Show me somewhere on Vesta's orbit that we've left. What I need to do now is set Jupiter as the target. Oh, we could just go from here. 5 degrees. That's a big tilt. Something like that. But now 0. Okay, Jupiter is like out of whack with all the other planets. I feel like this isn't the way we're supposed to go. But hey, this is the way I'm going. Mostly keeping that 1 degree constant. That's cool. 0.2. We could probably tweak that. And then show me... that's not Jupiter. What's this distance business? I've been lied to. I've been lied to. I was told that from here we'd go straight to Jupiter. Was I supposed to just like power through? Okay, what can we do with this? Add a maneuver. There's going to be somewhere where it... Oh, this is no good. Well, let's come over here. Down. That is annoying, as I'm sure you can agree. It reckons... Wait, I was even looking at it the wrong... Oh, I cleared the wrong one. I cleared the wrong one. Oh, well, let's look at Vesta some more. It's a pretty planet. Very pretty planet. Do we call Vesta a planet? Is Vesta a planet? Sorry to jump. Your wife is convalescing from major surgery. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. Looks like we got the Vesta. We did. Breaking news. Police officers in Ohio got attacked by a giant inflatable pumpkin after they attacked the pumpkin attempted to escape. I mean, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? So, obviously from here... we're gonna be able to get there. Maybe it was the, like, waiting around for the descending node that was the problem. We'll see if we can't make these match. Ooh, yes, that was the problem. Don't know how to fix this, but we're kind of there. 5.8 degrees. That's a long way, 5 degrees. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Kind of annoying. So that kind of gave us a better look here. Let's add maneuver. Should now be able to bring these together. Not that way. Ooh. And like this. Is it really back this way? Okay, we are going to jump in and out of here, it turns out. Yeah, there we go. Man, should have just taken that path. Okay, there's the maneuver we want. We're going to let it happen. You execute all nodes. We're going to watch these happen. I don't think we need to particularly watch this bit here, right? Need to zoom in, but keep an eye on Vesta over the top. So it turns 100.19. It's so close to actually being cool. I mean, is that well within tolerances? That's a question right there. That is a question. Flattening out. It's getting. Oh, there it goes. You watched it. I watched it. It flung a little bit quicker than I was hoping for, actually, to be honest, but that's fine. That was Vesta. So tiny, I've now lost it. Wow. Vesta, by the way, I've said this many times, but I'm sure people like to hear it again. Vesta used to be the inside of a planet. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the asteroid belt that really looks like it belonged to a planet. It's got some metal bits, it's got some rocky bits, like something big came together, got hot enough to melt all the heavy elements down to the bottom and the light elements up to the top. I thought time had frozen for a minute there. No way. What did it just say there about the ullage issues? Oh, we're out of ignitions. No. I thought that didn't matter. That's why Oh. Oh, it's because it flamed. How? How did it flame out? Well, that orbit. Where are you? I'm going to put some zeros on the end here. Oh, look, guys. Wait, are we too far away? I made it to Jupiter, a nice round orbit. We're here. Can I slow us down? We activate both of these. Activate and activate. Okay. Tiny engines, though. I don't know how good they're going to work. I do think with that. Oh, only one of them. Wait, what? Does any of them look different to you? Shut down, shut down. Down, shut down. Did that do anything? Did that do anything? Well, yeah, I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time, where if someone comes up with a great mission plan, I might do it. If not, I don't know, I fancy a break for a bit. You guys fancy a break for a bit? We'll come back. We will come back. I don't know what we're going to do in the meantime. Like I said, I got some horror games. Maybe we'll play some of them. But I will see you then. Oh, and we're going to do that. Bye.